What's good guys, this is Haseem Wali and I'm back with another video. I hope you are all having a great day, and in today's video I'm going to let you know everything that you need to know about cardio. So with that being said guys, let's get to the first point of this video, that is also the most basic point of this video. You become better at burning fat. So guys, one thing that you need to keep in mind, even if you are training with weights, you are never going to burn as much fat while you can do in a cardio. So take for example a weight training session that you have been doing for 2.5 hours, and you will only burn around 150 to 200 calories depending on how intense your weight training session was, as opposed to if you just go out for a normal daily walk that you go out for just for even 1 hour, you will burn way more fat while doing cardio. So take for example, like if you burn just 200 calories while even in your most intense of workouts, you will, for a 1 hour walk, you will burn at least 450 to 460 calories depending on how intense you are doing your walking or whatever it is that you do. But you will burn way more calories through cardio. Now with that being said guys, let's get on with the next point, that will be do your cardio year round. And why I'm saying that is because take for example a guy who has been doing his cardio for a year, and for example you who has been, I'm talking about you who have been doing cardio for like a month or two because you wanted to shred for summer, because you wanted to go to that beach or whatever your goals might be. So take an example of a guy who has been training for a year. He has been doing his cardio on a daily basis, and you who has been doing cardio just for 2 months because you have been a couch potato and you have been watching Netflix and such. So take that as an example. Who do you think will be better at burning fat? Obviously the guy who has been doing cardio for a year, because he has that much practice, he will be way more efficient at burning fat. So take for example, if that guy who has been doing cardio for a year, even if he goes for a walk, even if he goes just for 1 hour walk, he will burn way more calories than you because he will be much speeder at it. He will be much better at it. So take for example, if a guy who has been doing cardio for a year, he went on a cycle ride for an hour and you went on a cycle ride for an hour, you will be much slower than him, because of which you will mostly be burning around 400 to 420 calories, as opposed to the guy who has been doing cardio for a whole year. He will literally be burning around 1000 or 800 calories at least. Just think about that. So what I would highly recommend is do your cardio year round. With that being said guys, let's get on to the third point of this video, that is cardio does not burn your muscle at all. So one thing that you guys need to keep in mind is there's a huge misconception in the fitness fraternity or the fitness industry that is cardio will burn your muscle. But that is not true at all. The truth is you are too lazy to do cardio. And guys, until and unless you are going to the extremes, while you are pushing yourself to the max, you are going to the maxes where you are running like super speed, where you are sprinting all the time, where you are pushing yourself to the max, where you have reached your limit, only then and only in those circumstances will cardio burn your muscle. I would otherwise recommend that you do slow interval steady state cardio. And the other thing that you need to keep in mind is cardio actually helps you with building muscle. So think about it this way. While you are doing your cardio, you are building your endurance. That means you are building your anaerobic activity, which is the exercises that you can do without breathing, so you get better at it. So cardio actually helps you with your endurance. So if you are getting tired in the gym at 10th rep, think about it this way. It will actually help you with pushing harder in the gym, because it will help you, because the more your endurance increases, you will be able to push those 10 reps to 15 reps. So cardio is actually helping you, and instead of you thinking that cardio is actually not benefiting you. So keep that in mind guys, cardio benefits you massively, and cardio also benefits you with weights, and you won't lose your muscle until and unless you are going to the extreme. So don't make that as an excuse just because you are too lazy to do your cardio. Now guys, let's get on to the next point, and I'm probably guessing the most awaited point as well, that is your appearance enhances. Now whether some of you might believe it or not, but it actually matters a lot. The better you look in the mirror guys, the more motivated and the more driven you will be to do your cardio, because cardio makes you leaner, which is the most sensible thing. So nobody likes to be at 40% body fat or 45% body fat or 30 or 35% body fat. Nobody likes to be at that body fat range. Everyone likes the decent 15% body fat range. Not everyone wants abs, but at least everyone wants to be in the 15% body fat range where they are looking lean and not looking like a bag of milk. And you need to keep that in mind. So guys, if you are not driven by anything else, then take this as your drive. Take this to improve your cardio levels. Challenge yourself. Don't just go for cardio. Challenge yourself. So for example, set a challenge. So if you were cycling for 1 hour, maybe push it to 1 hour 30 and maybe try to increase your intensity more each and every time. Go harder than last time, because what that will do for you is it will somehow keep you in the mind state ki, okay, I am getting better at it. Instead of just going ki, every day I am going to go at the same pace, you will get bored and you won't be motivated to do more. So what I would recommend is, maybe if you are not driven by the other things, then just take your appearance as an example, because your appearance will help you a lot. The better you look, the more motivated and driven you will be. And I know this sounds materialistic, but that is the truth, guys. That is the truth. The leaner you look, the better you will feel and the more driven you will be to do more cardio. Now guys, this point will be for all the beginners out there who hasn't even started doing their cardio. What I would highly recommend is just go for 3 to 4 days. What I would personally recommend is you can actually go for cardio on a daily basis. But if you are someone who will have a lot of knee pain and back pain and all of that through your cardio, so what I would recommend is start small. Don't jump into running on your first day. Start small. Maybe go for a 1 hour walk. Maybe don't make your walk as brisk. Maybe go for a slow walk. Then increase your intensity each and every time. And what I would highly recommend is go for 3 to 4 days of cardio in the beginning, especially in the beginning, because what that will do for you is it will put you in a habit of at least doing your cardio. And the other thing that you need to keep in mind is increase your intensity every time you go for your cardio, whether you are interested in cycling, walking or anything. And the other thing I would also like to recommend is, if you are someone who's into sports, then go and play your sports, guys, because sports is the best form of cardio. But what will happen through that as well is, what you need to keep in mind is, if you are playing sports on a daily basis, you will end up losing your muscle. So what I would recommend is, if you want to play sports, then go for 1 or 2 days of sports and the other days you go for your walk. So guys, if you have stayed with me up to this point of this video, what I would like to tell you is, don't get discouraged. I will be making a video on the best forms of cardio, which will also be my next video, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, guys, let's move on to the last point of this video, that is decreased appetite. And what I mean by that, guys, is your appetite decreases when you do more cardio, especially if you have gone for a hard cardio session. What you will notice is your appetite all of a sudden decreases. So for me, example, let's take myself as an example. So if I've gone for a hard cardio, like really hard intense session for an hour or so, what will happen for me is, all of a sudden I will lose all of my appetite. So for the next 2 or 3 hours, I don't even feel hungry. So that is an advantage of cardio as well. So guys, once again, if your appetite gets decreased, obviously you will eat less, and who wouldn't want to eat less? So I would recommend is, go for hard cardio sessions as well. But if you are a beginner, go for easier cardio sessions. And even then, guys, through your cardio, you can eat more because you have burned more calories. So if you went on a bicycle ride for an hour, so in that bicycle ride, guys, you at least burned 800 calories. So you can eat 500 or 600 calories, and even then you will be in a deficit of calories, because of which you will be able to burn more fat through that, guys. With that being said, guys, I am going to end today's video right here. If you actually enjoyed this video, show some love by liking this video, comment down in the comment section below if you have any further queries, and if you have any future video suggestions. I would highly like it if you do that, and it also helps the algorithm, which helps the channel. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, guys, go and hit that subscribe button and also press on the notification bell. Until next time, have a nice day, guys. See you.